Hello and welcome back to episode 41 of The Outer Worlds. I'm Vic and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel. And that's right, I did remember to wait for the idle cam this time. Where are we headed, Parvati? I'm not even sure where we are or how words work. We going downstairs? Maybe we're going downstairs. Is this going to take us downstairs? Doesn't look very downstairsy now that I'm here. Where the hell am I? Hello, Sublight Underground Agent. This is a reminder to please limit any and all racketeering to the employee-only area of the warehouse. Thank you. Until further notice, the Eridanos Atmospheric Complex is under lockdown. No person is permitted to arrive or depart without explicit permission. Just got notified that all Eridanos is locking down. Something bad must have transpired in the hotel. My scars are aching, which can only mean one thing. There are about to be security issues, enough to be a massive void dam pain in my posterior. From what I've seen, every bridge is locking down without my help. Talk about a surprise. Except for the one leading to the purpleberry orchards. I'm headed out to make sure it's done right and crack some skulls if needed. If you're a slug agent and you're reading this, get your ass to the landing pad. If some uppity Byzantine gets out of here on a ship, it's going to be all our hides. This is Stillwell here, given her report. Here it goes. Here's the report. Hey, a boss, eat it. Haha. If any of you see a bottle of Spectrum Indigo, don't touch it. It's mine. Patrolled bridge leading to Wilderness Exploitation Reserve for 8 hours, 14 1/4 minutes. Exchange shift with Stillwell, 14 1/4 minutes late. Patrolled landing pad for 8 hours, slept for 4 hours, slated to return to Wilderness Exploitation Reserve Bridge for today's shift. Great. But, is this really where I'm going to find the intercom that I'm looking for? No, it is not. It's over there. That railing is busted. Did you see that? Why can't I... Oh. I see you. Come on. Ellie, don't walk weird. I might shoot you. Okay. Yeah, why is that railing busted? Is it going to be another timeline discrepancy? Did I kill him? He doesn't have a parasite. I think there's an unaccounted for corpse. Oh. There's still an unaccounted for corpse. Oh, hey, this is the locked down bridge. Interesting. Okay. Is there a dead person down there? No. No temporal discrepancies yet.
Inspector, good to see you. Let me just grant you access and... Welcome to the Piraeus Spaceport.
Great. I wonder if the slugs have been kept out since then. The slugs have been kept away from the slugs. Right. This is where the bootleg liquor is presumed to have originated. In we go.
I don't like the way they're eyeing us, Captain.
Hey, you! We've been looking for you, and by we, I mean Slug. Been real busy sniffing around Eridanos for clues, haven't you, Inspector? See, Sluglight Underground don't like that much.
He's trying so hard. It's actually kind of sad.
Should have kept your nose where it belonged, Inspector. Slug's sick of all your meddling in their affairs. Our affairs, I mean. We're... Draw, you damn breadworm, draw!
I'm an inspector, fella.
Well, you ain't gonna stick that nose anywhere ever again.
Oh. You're saying Slug asked me to investigate and now it wants me dead?
Quick, everyone, get him!
Look out!
Alright, you know what? Let's just go ahead and enjoy our little shooter here. Has a big ol' waste of bullets. I guess we did take a few down with it. I want my freezy shooter back. Well, it's a bit of a lawless town, isn't it? Hit note. There's an inspector looking into the murder of Halcyon Helen. My client wants you to cross them off. Don't worry about subtlety. In fact, don't be subtle. Just make sure that once you agree to the job, you visit the rearmost buy bunk. Put on the uniforms you'll find folded beneath the mattress, and then cause a ruckus. Let them know Slug territory is off limits. 40,000 bits plus all the enhancing chemicals you could ever want. The Marketeer. Well, I guess we're going to have a chat with this so-called Marketeer, huh? Where are we going? Black Hole Birdie is where we're going.
Reminds me of Moreau's. Just a bit.
Yeah.
I don't know what to make of Sublight Underground. Or Slug.
If I were the killer, I'd hide the body in one of those crates. No one would find it for years.
So there's Birdie. Oh, and he's wearing a gnome hat. What do we got going on around here? Do I have a sublight? I don't have a sublight. Okay.
Buy a bunk, huh? I think I'll stick to my cabin, thanks.
That's probably a good idea, Parvati.
Hey, I saw your ship. The Unreliable, right? It's a real beauty.
It's a piece of shit, but it's my piece of shit.
Hey there. Word around the spaceport is that you came in on the Unreliable. You a new crewmate?
I'm the captain.
Cut the shit. I know Hawthorne's captain of that ship, and I know you ain't him. You want to try again? I see. Well, this would have been easier with Hawthorne, but I hope that if you're flying his ship, it means you're a freelancer too. Wonder if you can help me.
I'm listening.
I run an outfit for the moving of, less than legal goods. There's a particular piece of cargo needs delivering to a particular individual in the spaceport. Thing is, I don't know where the cargo is right now. The crewmate who handles that is in the clink for getting a little too disorderly in town. We've already attracted too much attention. Too risky to visit her myself. That's where you come in. You help us out, I'll give you an equal cut of our pay.
Yeah, why not?
Great to hear. First, you need to go meet the crewmate who got herself jailed. Cassidy Mills is the name. She'll know where the cargo is.
How will she know I'm working with you?
Oh, yeah, right. We have a secret phrase. I like boneless spratwurst. Say that and she'll know you're a friend.
Interesting passphrase.
Well, I did, of course. I'm something of a savant when it comes to secret codes, if I do say so myself.
Couldn't you have avoided this if both of you knew where it was?
Could, but there'd go our plausible deniability. Technically, I don't know about any smuggled cargo, and Cassidy hasn't moved anything herself. If the constable asks, I can't find any contraband cargo, and Cassidy doesn't know how it got here or what's in it.
Okay, bye.
Be seeing ya. Remember, Cassidy's at the constabulary. She might be a little wary, so be careful.
I said bye. All right, Birdie. You don't really look what I expected.
What do you want?
You're Birdie.
Not so loud! How'd you know it was me?
I'm an inspector.
Yeah, that makes sense. You must be a good one to sniff me out. I'm in no mood to sign autographs, and I hate disappointing fans. So I'm lying low. You know, incompleto.
Like your brain. You think these people don't recognize you?
Well, they ain't talking to me, at least. Oh, what's it matter? Helen's gone. She's gone, and nothing I do will bring her back. I've been trying to find who did this. That's what she would do. Track down the killer and bring them to justice. But I'm stumped. And not very clever. Being bright was always Helen's thing.
This guy was her lover and doesn't even call her by her real name. That is a sad story. I don't need you to be clever.
That I can do. What do you want to know? So, how do I help?
That dialogue tree didn't work out quite right, did it? What were you doing the night she died?
I was getting blotto with the rest of the Rangers.
I assume that means drunk.
You know, soaked, muddled, preserved.
Drunk is the medical term.
The team noticed I was in a bad way when I got back to the hotel. When I told them Helen and I were Splitsville, they wanted to cheer me up. We were up the pole afore evening. The hotel staff said we was bothering the other guests on account of all the crying and yelling and practice body tackling. Zeke said we should move elsewhere, get some air.
Where'd you go?
We ended up at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. I think somebody wanted to pet a woolly cow? There was this one cow off away from the others. Zeke figured it'd be a laugh to get her drunk. One thing led to another, and I think we might have maybe, you know, stolen her.
There were some drunk critters in the orchard too, weren't there? What'd you steal a cow for?
I don't know. We were drunk, and we made bad choices. She was all alone. I know how that feels now. It's so hard to be all by your lonesome. My memory's a little muddled after that. I guess me and the team got split up, because I know I was on my own at the pilot house for a time.
Could anyone at the pilot house back that up?
I reckon not. See, I went to the weather station. I was looking for where Helen stashed her data pad for safekeeping, right? She'd asked me to get it, mind. I wasn't stealing. I'm no thief.
And did you find it?
Sure did. Only there was a guard out there who found me. She started yelling about how I was trespassing and in serious trouble. Thing is, it was real dark out there. So dark, she couldn't tell who I was.
What'd you do?
Long story short, I got out of there. Ran like the Rangers were down by 3, and I just bronzed the toss ball in the Friday zone.
Did anyone see you that night?
Yeah, I mean, no. Nope. No one else.
Who was it?
I don't want to tell you. I'll get in trouble.
Buddy, you're in trouble. If you don't want to talk to the good inspector...
You have no idea how long I've wanted to do this. Listen up, Spratfuck. You're in big trouble.
I am?
Hey, I'm asking the questions here. From now on, you don't talk until I tell you to. And when I do, you better sing like a terror ray.
What, terror rays can sing? When did this happen?
Wait, do they?
Tell us what you know.
You think you're our only source? While you've been here nursing your conscience, your friends have been talking. And it's not looking good for you, Birdie. If that even is your real name.
I don't like this any more than you do, Birdie.
You're gonna tell us what we want to know, or you're gonna find out what the inside of Tartarus looks like.
Start talking.
Okay, I'll tell you everything. Just, please, don't make me talk to her. Look, I talked to Auric, okay? Auric West. Hangs out around the spaceport. He's the one who taught me the breathing exercises I use to calm down.
I'll follow up with Auric.
That sounds like a good idea. So now you have the whole story. After I talked to Auric, I went back to the hotel. Woke up the next morning with Helen's data pad in my hand and the hangover to end all hangovers. Don't know if I'll ever drink again.
Let's see the data pad.
Oh, yeah, you'll probably want to... Yeah, of course. Of course. Helen sure did have the prettiest handwriting.
Sometime today.
Here. Take it. Either she was writing in code or I'm dumber than a bag of hammers. I tried for hours to crack her notes, but it's like I said. Being bright was Helen's thing.
There is still a gap in your timeline.
I know that. But you gotta believe me. I would never hurt Helen, no matter how drunk I was. You could preserve me in Spectrum Brown and I wouldn't even look at her funny. I want to help you find her killer, Inspector. I knew Helen better than anybody. And it could be handy to have a guy like me around, in case anybody gives you trouble.
It's better if you're not involved.
I get it. I'll head back to the Grand Colonial then. Unless you need me for anything else?
Off you go. So, Auric West. He's close by. Do people actually work around here? Or do they just lean on
Hey,
things?
pal. Over here.
You look like somebody taught Felix to smile with a knife.
Hey there. You looking to unwind, friend? Maybe you're on your way to the bar for a good time? Maybe you're interested in something a little better than beer or Adreno? Something with a little more kick?
What are you selling?
The name's Auric. I deal in, shall we say, holistic pharmaceuticals, natural substances and the like. You know, alternative stuff. I know. Ooh, it came out of the ground. That's where worms live. I get it. I do. Why go for that homegrown shit when you could be pumping your body full of effort accelerators? Says it right on the Anti-Cleo's box. Better than nature, right? Well, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, pal. Those pharmaceuticals the corporations manufacture, not all of them are as good for you as the board wants you to believe.
Really?
Alternatives. That's the way to go, pal. Trust me. No matter what ails you, I got what you need.
Well, what ails me is a lack of information about Bertie Holcomb.
Wait. You ain't a sheriff, right? You gotta tell me if you're a sheriff.
Yeah, that's actually not true. But, I'm a freelance inspector.
I'll be honest. I don't really know where that puts us.
Answer the damn questions.
All right, fine. Yeah, I know Birdie. So what?
Heard you taught him some breathing techniques?
Yeah, that was me. Birdie's got a temper, but he's not a bad kid, you know? He's trying to work on it.
Was he with you the night Helen was killed?
Yeah. Damn shame about that. Birdie thought the world of Helen, you know. He showed up drunk at my place wanting to talk about the breakup. Helen dumped him, he said. Boy, was he in a bad way. I'd never seen him like that before. We talked for a while, and when he felt better, I sent him back to the hotel. Told him to drink more water and get some sleep.
How do you know, Birdie?
He may or may not buy alternatives from me from time to time. A little diluted mantis or essence here, a little vitamin B negative there.
Vitamin B negative.
Nah. What Birdie's got is a stress problem. He's stressed out of his mind, the poor guy. Everyone knows his name. Can't turn around without having to sign an autograph. Then you throw in playing tossball for a living. Violence like that, it does things to a body. It does things to the head.
What do you mean tossball does things to the head?
Come on. Birdie's a damn good hacker, but taking that many blows to the noggin would scramble anyone's upstairs business. I know it's knocked a few of his memories loose. I worry about him, that's all. He's a good kid. Got a good heart.
That's all for now. I just realized I didn't get to ask Birdie about the smashed up picnic. That's a little disappointing. You know what? I don't want to go talk to Ludovico. I want to talk to Kimayami. So we're going to do that instead. I've also decided that that's an inappropriate analogy for her, so I'm going to try not to do it anymore. But I'm going to have to come up with a different one instead. Oh, look at that. There's dead peoples here. I wonder how they got here.
Greetings, non-criminally associated individual. The Rizzo's constabulary is currently not closed due to a sprat infestation. Bureaucratic processes are currently suspended. At present, criminal reports do not require paperwork. Please lament only in marked lamentation zones. Please speak clearly into this unit's recording instruments.
Your designation is Deputy Wine Taster?
Error. Unit designation no longer wine taster. Unit designation now deputy.
Do your wine testing instruments double as weapons?
Potential lethality of unit instrumentation bears towards 95%. Violent utilization of equipment would void unit warranty. All Rizzo's constabularies must include at least one deputy constable among the pool of available Rizzo's employee candidates. This unit was considered the most competent.
Can you imagine being the voice actor doing this? It must have been brutal. I don't want to talk to you anymore. I don't want to listen to you anymore. But I do want to know about...
Logs, error. Informational limitations found. Limitation 1. Do not tell users about limitation 2. Do not read info.
Okay, bye. I couldn't stand to talk to that guy anymore. There's stuff over there. What do we have here?
Greetings, criminal. This unit would implore you to confess to your crime of landing with an expired permit. Please explicate your defense into this unit's recording equipment.
My permit wasn't expired, Scrapheap. You probably just scanned it wrong.
Error. unit's permit breeding equipment was updated only last week. Please tell a different lie.
Tell a different... You're a mechanical. You ain't got the foggiest idea whether I'm telling the truth or not.
Correct. Criminal. However, Constable Keen has decreed that this unit will remain here, questioning you every minute until you submit a confession. Error. Information on recent exchange lost. Restarting conversation. Greetings, criminal. This unit would implore you to confess to your crime of...
Oh no. No.
What's the big deal, Parvati? It's just a dead person.
It was fake after all.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Alright, beep beep beep. Analyze.
An aberration in the expected timeline for this organic being has occurred. Behold, the body of Maria Keene, formerly the constable of the Eridanos Atmospheric Complex. No signs of life detected. Maria Keene is survived by no known relatives.
So it's more needler damage.
Excellent observation, Inspector. Multiple wounds located in the frontal bone and between the clavicles suggest she was facing away from her attacker. Furthermore, the location and circumference of exit wounds suggest a firearm with unconventional ammunition.
Same weapon that killed the mascot.
Yes, Inspector. These entry wounds match the profile previously detected on the Rizzo's Rangers mascot. Constable Maria Keene was likely killed by someone wielding the needler.
Casings.
These casings are too minuscule for conventional small-caliber firearms. Each casing resembles a lancing needle used for medical and surgical purposes.
Medical purposes?
High concentration of potassium chloride detected. Trace amounts of neurotoxin detected.
Potassium chloride.
These substances show the highest concentration near the entry and exit wounds. Cardiac arrest, rather than physical trauma, is the most likely cause of death.
Make a note.
Your memo has been noted. This unit has been programmed to offer encouragement during moments of emotional strain. Banter protocol activated. We'll find the spread bastards responsible, Inspector.
Good job. Spectrum orange. Yeah, fine. So I've got a key to the terminal now. Internment logs. Suspicion of smuggling is fait accompli to any arrest report involving Cassidy Mills. Cassidy has made attempted smuggling a hobby, and with a few more years of unsupervised practice will likely elevate attempted smuggling into an art form. The key term here is attempted. I'm not at all confident in Cassidy's ability to successfully smuggle anything. She's clumsy in the extreme, obvious to a fault, and couldn't hide sand in a desert. Suspicion of smuggling nonetheless constitutes dissident, irresponsible, or otherwise untoward behavior, contrary to the high standards of Rizzo's company law. Because Cassidy Mills falls under the purview of Sublight Underground, I expect Mr. Kincannon to pay her internment fees within 36 hours, as usual. Mr. Oza was found semi-conscious earlier yesterday morning, lying amongst the remains of a crate of Rizzo's confectionaries. Market loss approximately 1,500 bits. Material value 15 bits. When approached by guards, Oza began to rave and yell, uttering phrases such as "Rizzo's has slugs, slugs, they'll kill us all." Mr. Oza was apprehended and brought to the constable's office. Slug bureaucrats began work on the defamation papers, which in tandem with the price of the goods Mr. Oza destroyed, will likely force him into hard labor for the rest of his life. At least he won't be stoking any trouble between us and Rizzo's anymore. 6th arrest of Lamb this month. He's getting close to his record. No security footage. And I don't have enough hack to do the passcode. these takeables? Yep. Okay. Did I get you? Alright. So we're off to the Wildlife Exploitation Reserve. But we're all out of time for episode 41. Come back and see me again in episode 42. And we'll find our... What do you even call this sort of person? Some, like they're a self-improvement scammer, I guess. There's probably a more concise phrase, but that'll do for now. Talk to you soon.